Hello, it's LaVonne. I'm coming to you at 4 o'clock, only late today for our step-by-step weekly show. My original plan was to use a paint sprayer again and to paint this cabinet, but that didn't work out. So we're switching gears, and look at this settee that was given to me. Isn't it amazing? I know some may look at it and see the ripped seat, but I look at it and see the potential in it. This is some inspiration that I got from Pinterest, and this is like a little fairy garden, and this is another chair that with the flowers on it. So I kind of want a hybrid between them. So that seat that's all torn up is going to get covered with this artificial moss fabric. So I wanted to just paint the back. So I already did some of it, and isn't this color gorgeous? It's called Evergreen from Dixie Belle. So I'm going to show you how to paint with the water and the chalk paint to paint fabric. But here's what happens after the first coat: it gets a little stiff, so you actually use sandpaper in between and sand the layers. So that's just kind of a first step. Now I'm just kind of adjusting a little bit so that we get in your line of sight, so that you can see how the painting part of it is actually done. So again, I'm using Evergreen from Dixie Belle, and if you want to order some Dixie Belle paint, the link will be in the description box, my affiliate link. This is the best paint on planet Earth, and you are also going to need a sprayer, a continuous mist sprayer. We also sell those on the site, but basically just spraying the fabric. Now, I have seen some people water down the paint, and you could do that too. I think this method's a little bit better because you're really getting a good first coat with this. Now, I went in and did the tufting first. I had an old Klingon brush that's a round brush, and it was just perfect to fit in those areas. And again, keep misting it. You want to keep that fabric moist. And the reason why I tell you to do that is because fabric is very porous. So it's just going to suck up that paint if you don't have, if you don't put the moisture on it um, to get it into the fibers, is basically what you're doing. So just continue to work it. You really do have to work it. You do want to work the paint into the fibers. But again, you'll see, you go back to the sanding, and then you'll see where you need more on the second coat. But I think it's pretty amazing that we went from this light color and we got such good coverage with one coat, because the other part that you're seeing is one coat, and that was one jar, one 8-ounce jar. So I just opened this jar, so I'm hoping to get the rest of this and the back. So I won't need to paint the seat, and the back won't take as much paint, I don't believe, because I'm not having to work it in that tufting. So this is pretty straightforward, just like you would paint anything else, except you're having to do a little bit more work to get it into the fibers. And when I was painting close to the top, I wasn't really concerned about getting the paint on the wood because I'm misting it. So it was real easy to wipe off. And even if you didn't wipe it off, I'm planning on painting it so that it would, easily cover, because Dixie Belle's coverage is so good. So my plan is to use Dixie Belle's cotton color, which is our whitest white. And that detail on the back of the settee, I don't know whether you can see it up close or not, but the roses, I just love it. So my plan is to do a wash or a glaze. Essentially, I'll be using Voodoo Gel Stain in moss and doing a kind of a glazing on that. I may even put some pink of some sort, maybe gilding waxes or something, but just want to do a little bit of pink in those roses. So stay tuned for that. I'm sure you'll be getting the second part, because I'm not finishing this all up for you today. I just wanted to give you an idea of how to paint fabric, and then I will keep you posted on the rest of the details in next week's video. So I hope you guys are all doing well, and I hope you haven't gotten the plague. I'm just getting over being sick. It's been a month, and my husband has had it for as long, and it's just no fun. So I'm doing a lot better, but I still have it in me. So hoping it goes away. So just wiping off where I got some excess paint on the wood, because the less that I have to wipe off, the better. Um, but there's like a gimp braid on there, just in beautiful shape, despite how bad the seat was. And I'm thinking this was from like the 1800s. So thank you so much for watching today, and I hope you'll subscribe to my channel. And normally we're here every Saturday at 4 o'clock for Step by Step. And I hope you also join us at LaVintageDecor.company. And on Instagram, you can follow LaVintage Decor. And on Facebook, we are LaVintage Decor Altoona. Please comment how you liked the video, and have a wonderful